Welcome to the analysis of this channel. I want to continue appreciating so much because of your continuity to support the work of this channel. If it was not you, we could have not reached this milestone. Now, welcome again. Ladies and gentlemen, the division of IEBC, I think when it comes to the respondents, they have taken like there are just simple case as that, which according to me, I'm not a judge, but with my opinion, I think I can give my opinion. When it comes to the questions that these judges are coming out very elaborate and very keen. In fact, they are requiring or they are demanding for an answer that when it comes to what they are going to write, when it comes to their individual judgment, they are going to arrive at a certain individual judgment. Then when it comes to the judgment, always these are 7 judges in the bench. So we are expecting that the majority to carry the day. But wait for a little bit. When these 4 judges, when these 4 IEBC disagreed with the declaration of Wafula Chebukati, this was not something that was simple. As Kenyans, they are always looking at it. In fact, when I was just looking at the question of Philomena Mwilu, it was a very tough question with heavy weight. Then when you look at this division of these IEBC commissioners, it was not easy because Philomena Mwilu was saying, in fact, that evening, she was watching her TV. And the screens of different media houses were divided into 2. The other side was for Sherera addressing people at Serena Hotel. On the other side, the expectation and chaos in Bomas of Kenya, where we were waiting for Wafula Chebukati to announce the result. Then the question that is being asked, what if Sherera and their colleagues to announce their own result, then Wafula Chebukati to announce his own result? This is the same question. Now, the Justice Lenaola has come out also elaborate to say, why did Wafula Chebukati on hurry to announce the result, yet he was having an extra day, that is on Tuesday, to announce the result? And this is Lenaola.
Numbers. And you were before us in 2017, and the question of Section 83 of the Elections Act was prominent at the time. Morgan versus Simpson was prominent. You were Attorney General at the time. A number of things happened around Section 83 post our judgment. My question is, looking at the quantitative test, and Professor Kindiki raised the question too around Section 83. I had it before he raised it. Could you speak to it? And what is the approach you should take in this case regarding the test to apply? Number 2, again to your team, and any of you could answer it. It's not a flippant question. I'm raising it deliberately because I have reason to. I know that the events of 15th August are in our minds, but remember that there was an extra day by which Mr. Chebukati could have declared the result. Why did he not wait until that day? Violence or no violence? Perhaps you have another reason. Reach out to the commissioners, the 4 that are now named the 4. Try and reach a consensus. Address the question of the 27 constituencies so that these suspicions that have now cropped up would not have been an issue. Is there any other reason why he did not take advantage of the extra day to do what he had to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just taking this case as simple as that. I've heard people saying that hii imetupwa mbali, William Samoei Ruto is the president. Yes, it may be like that, but are you listening to the questions that these judges are asking? You have heard what Lenaola is asking towards, what he is expecting and what he expected Wafula Chebukati to do. In terms, if there was chaos, they could have reached a censor to at least culminate this issue of opaque result, or we disown this result, or they did not announce 27 constituencies. Then, what did this IEBC did was very shocking, not only to Kenya, but all over the world. And this is also the same question the Chief Justice, Martha Koome, asked. Watch that.
Is this disconnect arising from IEBC? Because when we look at Article 88, the role of IEBC is to supervise and conduct elections. I do not want to repeat this question. Why the chairman deemed it fit to allocate commissioners, I think what has been described as domestic chores, leaving the core business of IEBC to the CEO to supervise. We've been told that they did a good job in the polling stations. Polling went on well, counting, tallying, and transmission until the National Tallying Center, where they are all there, but they are not doing the core business of, according to the Constitution, they have been given other duties. This is bringing a lot of questions in our minds. Then when we look at Article 138, 3C, we see they have a law, at least to look at the current results and ask questions whether the president-elect met the constitutional threshold before the chairman can go and announce the results, because we all understand nobody can tinker with the forms 34A's and B the way they have come. And you have heard IEBC being likened to the Supreme Court, much to the chagrin of the judges here, because the question which was being asked, I think, by Mr. Otieno is that if 7 people are sitting on a judgment or a decision and there is a dissenting voice, why didn't the chairman tell Kenyans exactly what happened? That we conducted this election, we came to the National Tallying Center, we have these results, but some of the colleagues have a dissenting voice. They will tell Kenyans why they are dissenting. Another thing that worries us, and I think your team should answer, is why the live streaming of the results stopped. Because if Kenyans were able to follow the streaming from the beginning to the end, which was being done in the spirit of accountability and stability and transparency, then the rhyme which we were being told of the pige ponki would not arise, because there would have been no confusion. We know this is how things are happening, and therefore maybe the losing candidate who is being called to go to the National Tallying Center can decide not to go, because they know already the results they are on the screen. So I would also like a clarification. The question has been asked, and it was demonstrated very ably by Mr. Mahat. I would really like to follow his presentation, because he did it with the passion Mr. Kirago Kemani also did it, but I think I want you, Mr. Mahat, to, just demonstrate how the forms 34A that were attached to the affidavits of the respondents were photoshopped. I think I liked your language of photoshopping, and I could follow it, but I want to understand exactly how they were photoshopped. I think that is what I would like to ask.
So for us, we don't want to give judgment because we are not judges. We are waiting for the judgment. But in real sense, when you give your opinion, but not judgment, is looking like these 4 IEBC commissioners, they are having weight in this case. Mark my words and take it to the bank. This is not easy for these 4 commissioners to disintegrate from the other ones, to come on their own. I want to say it very clear. This is going to be a heavy case. That if these lawyers are not going to explain this, then it means that this case of 4 commissioners is likely to take the day. That is, according to my opinion, is not the judgment, is my opinion. So we are waiting what next to come. But it is very clear that all 4 judges, all 7 judges are asking the same questions in terms of what happened in IEBC Commission. In fact, they also asked, why is it that the CEO, Marjan Hussein Marjan, taking over the roles of other commissioners? Yet, he is the CEO just appointed, not vetted in Parliament. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Drop your opinion in the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. If you're a visitor, please do me a favor, ensure that you subscribe to this channel. Bye-bye till we meet on another video.